One of the key witnesses in the trial involving 3 Tacoma police officers is questioned on the stand about changing her story. The officers are standing trial for the death of Manuel Ellis.
Matthew Collins, Christopher Burbank face second-degree murder charges and manslaughter charges. Timothy Rankine faces 1 charge of manslaughter. King 5's Drew Mickelson has the testimony scrutinized by defense attorneys today.
Other than 2 of the officers and Manuel Ellis, Sara McDowell was the closest eyewitness to that encounter that turned deadly back in March of 2020. And while parts of her story have changed, she maintains what she saw that night was not right.
And so you said that you started taking that video within a second of...
As soon as I seen the passenger officer knock him down, I started recording.
Stop hitting him! Hitting him, just arrest him!
Sara McDowell is the voice behind the camera. She says Manuel Ellis was not the aggressor, that the officers attacked him and beat him until he eventually died. Defense attorneys argue Ellis, who was high on meth, threatened the officers and initiated the fight. But McDowell, over 2 days of testimony, told jurors it appeared the officers started it. She testified Officer Christopher Burbank knocked Ellis down with the patrol car's door, and then Matthew Collins, the driver, raced over to body slam and start hitting Ellis. But in interviews done dating back to 2020, McDowell has said it was the passenger, Burbank, who hit Ellis first.
And it's different than what you told the jury happened yesterday.
Right, but I think it was just, or definitely was just either being nervous or just confused, just nervousness, because I said that and being confused with the officers, who was who.
Defense attorneys also brought up interviews McDowell did with local and national media supporting Manuel Ellis and his family.
Because what I had seen wasn't okay, and I wanted my truth to get out there. I wanted the Ellis family to get answers.
Defense attorneys also read several social media posts that Sara McDowell made defending Manuel Ellis and his family. In one case, she called the officers, quote, sick murderers, saying that they would get what they deserve. In Tacoma, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
And stay with King 5 for complete coverage of this trial with updates in all of our newscasts. We're also streaming the trial live on king5.com and King 5 Plus, our free streaming app for Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. And that's where you will also find a recap of the week's events every Friday evening during this trial.